questions. Let's go ahead and get some cards of the day. Universal messages for the collective. May they resonate with anyone and everyone who sees this, whenever you see this video, because this is a timeless message. So whether it resonates now or later. So let's see what's going on before we jump into that. You guys always want to know. So I'm working with the Archer's Love Oracle deck created by me, and also the Archer's Answers Oracle deck created by me. And if you're interested, hi baby, in either of these, the information on where you can go to get those will be below in the description. I'm also working with the Muse Tarot and Hi Love and the Aminti Oracle as well. So Nuta's here, so she has a message for you guys too. I just heard her say don't do it. So whoever is wondering about something, again, this is general take what resonates, release what doesn't. If you want to book a personal reading with me, the information on where you can go to do that will be below in the description. But for some of you, you need to hear the message of don't do it, courtesy of Nuta, my dog. All right. Let's get your first message with the Archer's Love Oracle, a card of the day, a universal message for the collective. May it resonate with anyone and everyone who sees this. Whenever you see it, truth be told. Fantasyland. I think this may tie into Nuta's message a little bit, where some of you, not all of you, are playing too much into this fantasy that the results to this point are showing you that it's not really a tangible thing. However, again, take what resonates, release what doesn't. However, some of you also need to hear the message that you can create a new fantasy, or that like basically the fantasy land can also be a positive thing in terms of dreaming up something that is better for you, more in alignment with you, and to go in that direction. And for some of you, this is also a message that, you know, if you're already in a good path and you feel like you're in a good energy and a good environment and good connection or connections, then Spirit is just confirming that this fantasy is something real that you have manifested. You are living in a fantasy land, but it is more in alignment with a positive nature. So for some of you, the message of don't do it coming from Nuta is don't do it in terms of don't start bringing up trouble in your own head or self-sabotaging. And for others of you, if the history of things up to this point have shown that, you know, what you're thinking you want or the direction you're trying to make from it, when it is probably a fantasy land, then don't do it in terms of like trying to make something happen, or there's a certain action you've been considering or wondering, and Spirit is saying don't do it, at least not yet. So again, general reading, take whatever side resonates with you, release what doesn't. And also the message of people pleaser is coming up as well. So Spirit is saying do not be a people pleaser. You know, be mindful of when you're being a people pleaser, or trying to be liked too much, or worrying about what other people think too much of you, or trying to do too much to show, like, to make other people happy. You know, don't be the people pleaser. You know, it's important to take care of yourself and to also do the things that you dream about, to do the things that make you happy, and to not settle for less, because what you deserve, what you dream about, what you fantasize about is achievable once you stop trying to put other people's needs first all of the time. So that's a message for some of you, but let's see what else is going on. Let's jump into the tarot. A card of the day, a universal message for anyone and everyone who sees this. Whenever you see this, truth be told. I'm also hearing be mindful of people pleasers as well. When someone else is just being a people pleaser, wanting attention or validation from other people, notice those things. Notice those things when someone is not being fully genuine. So we have the Seven of Emotions that came reversed. This is the Seven of Cups energy, which is reversed. So what I'm hearing is that some of you are feeling confused in terms of what the wise choice is for you, but you already know what path to go down. If the situation or connection or environment has shown you to this point that there's no change that has happened, then you already know what to do. You're only confused because likely the option that is the wise choice is the one that you don't want or are not ready for yet, because you've held so long to a certain idea. For others of you, you are coming out of that the conflicting period and emotions, and you are making wiser choices towards making your dreams happen, towards achieving those fantasies. They're coming true for you because you're already in a place of feeling that joy. You're already in the place of seeing some of the results break through. You're already in a place of seeing some of the prosperity breakthrough. So again, take whichever side of the coin is resonating to you for you right now, but still also trust your emotions, trust what your emotions are telling you and showing you, so that you can make the choice that is wise for you. And these are fish. You may want to look up the spiritual symbolism for fish, because that's one of the spirit animals with you right now whenever you're seeing this video. And fish can navigate through anything when it comes to like the water and emotion, whether the water is calm and peaceful, or whether the water is turbulent and like violent waves or something, energy. The fish can still navigate through it. So Spirit is saying you can navigate through this. You can navigate through this experience, but it's time to be honest with yourself about certain things. Know what's worth it and what's not. Know you're worthy of the best. Know that your fantasies can come true. It just may or may not be exactly with what it is you're holding on to right now for some of you. Again, you guys will know intuitively who is already in the right place and who needs to make a change to get what they want for their fantasies to come true. Let's get the Archer's Answers Oracle for anyone who sees this video. Whenever you see this, truth be told. Okay, yes and worth it. Find closure, yes and worth it. So find closure in something, and then yes, it will be worth it. Yes, those results will come through at some point. So some of you, this is finding closure in a connection with someone or a group of people. Some of you, this is finding closure in a job or an environment that's not serving you. Some of you, this is disconnecting from the virtual world or the internet or your social medias for a little while to focus on yourself. Some of you, this is finding closure in like letting an old version of you go or letting a past chapter of your life go. Some of you, this is finding closure in getting answers, like you're getting the answers that you need and you're doing what needs to be done so that you can find the closure in the chapter that needed to be closed, or answers that needed to be revealed. Whatever it is for you, yes, it's worth it. Yes, it is worth it. Yes, and worth it. The answer to a question you've been wondering is yes, and it's worth it. Okay. And so let's go ahead and get your closeout message with the Amenti Oracle. For anyone and everyone who sees this video, whenever you see it, truth be told. Okay, so this came up reversed. So I consume only my fair share. It came up reversed. So I feel that the blockage here for some of you is that you're taking on more than what is necessary. So for some of you, you're taking on the guilt or the shame or the energy burdens of other people, or like you're taking on other people's energy, and Spirit is saying it's not your energy. Release it, let it go. For some of you, take only accountability for the things that you have done, or take only the accountability for yourself and your influence on things, and know that it's not all just you. Other people need to take accountability for their own contribution into certain things, but consume only your fair share. Consume only what your influence and your impact has been. And also don't take more credit than you deserve. For some of you, again, this is take which side of the coin resonates with you, release what doesn't. For some of you, you're taking credit for other people's work, and Spirit is saying you need to stop, because otherwise what goes around comes around. So take whatever resonates, release what doesn't. Consume only your fair share. Stop blaming yourself for everything is what some of you need to hear as well. And also, I care for the earth is another message. So make sure that you are doing your part to care for Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. Some of you are actually preparing to give birth. You see they both look pregnant right there. So for some of you, you're giving birth to a actual child, or some of you are like your partner or somebody else in your life is about to give birth to an actual child. So therefore, it's like you have to care what's going on within the earth and the environment, because there's new life coming in. And so it's that protective energy of, well, what are we about to bring a child into? You know what I mean? Make sure your environment is healthy. So don't stay with somebody just for the sake of a child, because then they don't grow up seeing healthy connections. So whoever needs to hear that. Or some of you, you know, if you're already in a healthy connection or healthy environment, like how else can you make the environment healthy for this connection? How else can you prepare for this in a good way? By caring about the earth and what's going on and what the impact is having universally. Some of you need to pay more attention to what's going on globally, not just within the news, but the things that the news doesn't report, because those are the really important things, if that makes sense. You guys will know who this applies to, and you'll also know what I'm talking about intuitively. Also, for some of you, there's a need to care about Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, in terms of like helping to heal Mother Earth and also helping to heal the animals within it, because all of these things are important to our life here and our survival here. Some of you, this is giving birth to something symbolically, like a new project, a new career, new ideas, a new version of yourself, reinventing yourself, a new chapter, a new home, a new job, whatever it is. So preparing for that by preparing your environment and clearing the energy and making space for it. Transformation. The snake here also represents transformation energy that is coming, shedding of skin, shedding of old, rebirth energy, shedding the old chapters and coming into the new. So that's what I see. If this reading resonated with you, you can always tip by buying me a coffee if you feel called to do so. The information is below in the description. Comment below how this reading resonated with you. And if you are watching this on YouTube, remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share.